Hi, and happy Vanilla Pudding Day. Yeah, there's even a day for vanilla pudding. Now, I will admit, my favorite dessert is a pudding, but it's not vanilla pudding. And if you were to ask several of the women at church, you would know exactly what my favorite dessert is. My favorite dessert is banana pudding. Okay, I honestly believe that banana pudding, that's what God fed the children of Israel in the wilderness, and he called it manna. Okay, I believe that that's what's going to be fed, and that's going to be given to us at the wedding feast of the Lamb, and we'll be enjoying banana pudding throughout all eternity, and I will not have to worry about taking an extra pill or anything of that nature, because I'll be able to eat as much banana pudding as I want throughout all of eternity. Praise the Lord. Gives me another reason to look forward to heaven, right? Now, if I had a spiritual equivalence to banana pudding, it would have to be God's blessings. Isn't he a wonderful God that blesses us? God has provided, well, we look at the Old Testament, we see that God had provided manna for the children of Israel for a long time. However, for some reason, it wasn't enough for them. Numbers chapter 1, starting with verse 4, and the children of Israel also wept again and said, who shall give us flesh to eat? We remember the fish which we did eat in Egypt, and freely the cucumbers and the melons and the leeks and the onions and the garlic. But our soul is dried away. There's nothing at all but the manna before our eyes. All we got to eat is manna. That's all God's given us. No, God had given them freedom from slavery. God has given us freedom from the slavery of sin. God had provided all their needs in the wilderness, including feeding them and bringing water from a rock. And think about it, God has provided all our needs, both physical and spiritual. He's provided all the nourishment we need with the water of life and the bread of life. Yet there are times in our life that we want to go back into the old ways, just like Israel. Oh, that we could go back into Egypt. Oh, listen, I just had a cucumber yesterday. I love eating cucumbers, but guess what? The desire to eat a cucumber would not make me want to go back into sin. Israel wanted to go back into Egypt, and quite often we want to go back into our sinful ways. When this happens, remember the words of the Apostle Paul, who said, brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things that are behind, and reaching forth unto the things which are before. Listen, have a bowl of banana pudding today, or vanilla pudding, since it's National Vanilla Pudding Day. But don't go back to the way you were. Trust in God. Count his blessings. God bless.